You know, I am an avid statistics man.
Yeah, I mean, a strictly statistical man. You are strictly a statistical man. And
Believe
then
what you see,
that
don't
brings
believe
us
what you
into
hear.
my next point. Yo, welcome back, everybody, to the Wano Bros Podcast, episode 8. My name is Omar. Below me is RJ. Right next to me is Austin. How are we doing, boys? It feels like it's been a while. I don't know what happens in between
It's been a week.
weeks. Yeah,
a week.
no, but here's my point. So sometimes we legitimately do not talk to Austin for like a week. Like a podcast, and then we don't speak just so we can grasp, like, just because we're doing so many things as well. Like, me and RJ both have to worry about school and all that. I'm doing an MBA on top of my thing. I believe RJ, you're doing that as well. I'm not sure.
My MBS, yes.
Yes. So sometimes we just legitimately forget to talk to Austin.
No, and Austin, you forget that Austin's in his own world. He's like, sitting there watching degenerate animes, like.
Don't do that.
No, I haven't. I've just been watching weeklies. And
Austin, number one
you know.
co-host. I'll tell you all that much.
Thank you.
Austin is the mediator because
He
you
just
have
thinks one piece of shit.
It's me bullying Omar, and then it's Omar giving trash takes.
Fuck you, RJ.
Well, and half the time it's like I don't
gonna
even
get
know
the
what you're talking about, and I just
I'm good.
look at both arguments and I go, well, I guess RJ's is better. I'll go, oh, Omar's is
Always
better.
Omar's is never
What?
better.
What?
I said Omar's is never better.
Yeah.
But it is different because Omar and RJ like live close by to each other, and I'm like,
Yeah, so it's like
On
if I get mad at him, I could just go to his house and beat the shit out of him. Just perfect.
He could try.
I know your
It's
zip
not
code.
gonna work, but
I will dox you right now.
do not dox me.
There could be 4 Omars. I will overpower them. Each
Wait
one.
a second.
Each limb will take 1 Omar. Your dog is the biggest threat.
Literally, I just gotta tell him sick a boy
I
and he'll sick him.
just gotta throw a blanket at the dude. He just starts humping it. That's what's gonna happen.
oh, jeez.
Damn, you're taking advantage of this advantage. you're taking advantage of him. You know, when he sees a blanket, he's gonna hump it. And when he sees you and then he sees a blanket, he goes and humps it. Yes, I said it because it's with every freaking person. My cousins come over and I swear to God, he'll look at my cousins and then he'll go hump his pillow. Or not his pillow, his blanket. So my dog's a little excited, if you would say. But
And just jumps on people. So
just jumps on people.
yeah, I mean, is your dog neutered
Yes.
and he still humps? That's weird. I feel
He's
like when
3
they
years old and he still goes crazy on that shit.
I thought that was like the whole point of neutering is they don't do that stuff,
Right.
but like-
Right?
he just thinks he still has balls.
I guess. I mean, I don't know what to say. It
It's
just didn't
crazy
make
'cause-
sense to me.
God
When
damn, my dog
my
was
dog-
ripping.
When my dog got neutered, my sister actually like kept his balls for a while.
Bro made some tasty ass empanadas.
She like she got in like a jar or something.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell a
Pickle
story.
balls.
I'm gonna
Pickle
tell a
balls.
story because we're talking about neutering dogs. Viewer discretion. I haven't talked to this girl in a couple of years, and I will not say her name. Obviously, we're gonna call her Kay. And me and Kay were really good friends up to a certain point, and eventually we disconnected from each other. I was going to college. She was moving on to her career. She was a bit older than I was, but besides all that, one day she came over to my house because as we were good friends, she would come over often. RJ, what are you doing, RJ?
I don't know, he's muted.
He's muted.
He doesn't know how to unmute.
Do not put this on air, Omar. Do not. I know what you're gonna say. Don't put that on air. This is a recording. Just edit this portion out. That's not going on air.
What's not going on there?
I know what you're gonna say.
What?
I know what story you're gonna say, and it's a little bit weird.
Text me just so we can confirm.
This person touches your dog a weird way.
Oh fuck yeah.
Don't say that shit fucking thing. That's bad.
Okay,
That's like
can
Israel
I-
at a
can I-
shit.
Okay, can I say viewer discretion advised if you want to skip skip to like 2 minutes?
You know, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
Because I'm already into the story. Like I have to.
You started the story with like a monologue that you were Darth Vader.
Okay.
Just end the story. Just end the story. You were like.
So she came
knew
over
this
to my
girl.
house and we were playing with the dog. Like the dog was a little bit younger at the time. She was petting him. And then all of a sudden she goes with her nails. She scratches his balls.
Sorry, did you guys hear that?
No.
Where'd that come from? Who said that shit? That was bad.
Anyway, what are some weekly podcasts that we have been watching nowadays?
Podcast? That's how you know you're out of your mind right now.
Yeah. Wano Bros.
Yeah, it's strictly Wano Bros. I've been, you know what? All 4 of our views from our last video was strictly from me.
Really?
Just like
I watched it.
reposting.
Oh.
Just
Well,
like
I watched
reposting
like,
it everywhere,
afterwards,
like 2 or 3 stories on our Instagrams and then on our personal Instagrams, which Instagram shadow banned my stories.
Can you guys see my camera?
No,
You're
you are
frozen.
frozen.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just replug it in. Keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, Instagram shadow banned me because of all the pro-Palestinian stuff that I've been posting. And
Free Palestine from the
Yes.
river to the sea.
yes, I agree.
How
But
do you know you're shadow banned? Like
because
how,
I
does it,
only
like,
get
give you a
20 views on my
notification?
story. I have 900 followers and I only get 2 views on my story.
Yeah, I got 60 views on my story. I was like, what the hell?
I was like, bro, this is not
My first one
right.
got
Like, I don't
100
use
though.
Instagram often, but I post
Yeah.
stories, and I definitely get over 100 views on all the stories that I post.
There
And
we
then
go.
now, all of a sudden, I'm only getting 20 views, and then when I promote the podcast, I'm getting 100 plus views. So it's clear that Instagram shadow banned me for pro-Palestinian stuff. Because I am Palestinian, I'm going to post pro-Palestinian stuff. That is
So
my
they don't
family. That
give
is my
you-
people.
So they don't give you like a notification like, hey, you're banned from posting
No.
stories until like
No.
a date. They just kind of like
They just shorten the amount of people that can see your stuff.
I don't really use Instagram that much. I think I
Yeah.
go on there like once every I don't know, like 3
I mean,
days.
yeah, me
It's like
too.
nothing
like,
on there.
I was never like a crazy Instagram poster. Like maybe back in the day when Instagram just came out, I remember I had like 1,000 plus photos at one point.
I
God
only posted
damn, what
my
were you
schedule.
doing?
I deleted them all. Like
Bro,
I
posted
went
good morning, good
on a
night.
mission. I went on this is back in the time where you couldn't like go and delete like everything at once. Like I had to go down to my first post and keep deleting one by one by one. And believe it
haven't
or not,
deleted
I got
shit.
through it within an afternoon because I was just like on my phone for 2.5 hours just like
Damn.
deleting these posts and restarting my Instagram because my Instagram was hacked and my cousins put some weird shit on my bio.
Bro's posting good morning, good night every fucking day.
I have
Literally, bro.
some interesting Instagram
What is going on with the lag?
stories. Just to
Oh,
are we good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Sorry.
What's going on?
Oh my god, what was it like 9th grade, 8th grade? I used to run not a TikTok, an Instagram account. I changed it from just like my personal, and I made the name I Jerk Off to Taco Bell, and I would post things like Titty
That's crazy.
Tuesday, Flat Chest Friday, and I would use like chicks from my high school that people would send in to me. And after I did a Flat Chest Friday on this girl, she went to the office, and I got like suspended for I think like 2 days of in-school suspension for it because I was online harassing them.
Oh my god! But wait, they were sending it to you though, right?
Yeah, but
Not
it doesn't
the
matter.
girls though. I
Oh,
would just they would just send me an at, and
Allison's a legalized harasser, guys. You hear this?
and
shit
then
first.
I mean, if
would
they're
go-
posting it, they're posting it. Like,
Bro was prison school IRL.
and then I mean, you look back on that shit and you're like, that's so cringe.
yeah,
So,
a little bit.
and then I would just post my schedule on the Instagram I have now, but I deleted all 4 posts because I never use Instagram and I don't really care anymore about it. So.
Yeah, nobody really does anymore. I feel like Instagram's been dying for a few years.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why. I mean, look at what all the social medias doing now. You have YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. They're all just trying to copy off TikTok.
Well, Twitter's the king. Twitter will always stay the king of all social media. I will believe this. since my brain conceptualized and I became a sentient being, Twitter, well, formerly known as Twitter, X, is the most superior platform of all social media.
You can always go on Twitter
It's the
and find a
funniest shit.
fucking moron.
It is the funniest. Exactly. It's like peak fiction. It's like these people are all like these people are real, but it's just the shit they say is so like, oh, that's a bad word. They say is so stupid that it's just you don't find that on Instagram. Like Instagram, you'll see like, or like even TikTok. Like if someone posts like a picture, like a video of them eating a burger, like they'll be like, "Oh my god, that's a nice burger. Where did you get it?" And then you go to Twitter comments. You can eat a burger on Twitter and you're fucked. Your whole comment section is screwing you over. You are fucked. You are.
There is like 5 replies of OnlyFans girls like, Blueface flew me out and fucked me.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? I'm under a mukbang video. What the fuck am I looking at? I saw that under a JJK like chapter leak. I was like looking at the comments to see what people were saying, and there was like someone promoting their like OnlyFans, and they replaced it with like Blueface or whatever. Like, I just had sex with the voice actor of Sukuna. He flew me out. I'm like, okay, like, bitch, please.
She's living my dream.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
Hey yo.
Which this JJK episode this week, I think is supposed to be really good, right?
Well, we could talk about the last one. That was amazing.
Yeah, it was really
Oh.
I think Yuji, Chef's Kiss. Yo, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, Choso is the legitimate definition of on-site. The moment Yuji
Literally,
jumped down those stairs, bro said,
He already had his hands together.
bro already was like, yo. And then, yo, at the end, he was like, my brother. You are my
that
brother.
was
Wasn't it fake
That was
memories?
some funny ass shit because you already know that was like.
Well, I
Sukuna.
mean, no, it's not Sukuna.
Then
It was because I can't really say unless you want me to say. I mean, you said you read all the way up to the part
I
where you
mean,
just
but
on the
like,
rooftop.
I mean,
No,
we obviously don't get it, but I'm thinking it's
no,
like,
but you should get it. You told me that you got to the part in the Killing Games where Yuta was fighting those 2 sorcerers.
yeah.
So you should know by now that already that Yuji is Kenjaku's son, and Kenjaku.
Oh
is
yeah, yeah,
Kyoto's
yeah,
father
yeah,
as
you're
well.
right, you're right. Yes, yes.
So the
yes,
reason
yes,
why
yes.
he recognized his blood is because they
Yep.
are of the same blood.
Oh my god, you're right. I did totally forget about that.
Omar just loves to read between the lines,
Oh,
but
my
and anywhere
gosh.
on the line, but between them and outside them.
But if it was Boruto, he would have instantly knew it.
No, he would have just he would have
No.
known it and then gone.
He would have said Kishimoto's trash
dude.
at writing.
Dude, today he sent me a One Piece fake chapter and goes, I knew it, and it was
Because
just
I thought it was right. Because I was right, and you know what? It's just watered down, bro. I have a feeling that what's his name, Pewpiece, the person that's really reliable on coming out with sources, that guy, he came out with a version of it that was really watered down because he did tell people to like skip off and don't worry about the chapter. What I'm saying is that's probably a less watered down version of it because
not.
we don't see a
because
lot
the
of
whole-
specifics.
The whole chapter summary we already got about Ivankov and Kuma. It does not even parlay, and the exact chapter that you sent me, the fake chapter that was released 16 hours ago, has the title named the wandering one or like the one blah blah, and then the actual chapter name is Kumachi, which has to take place within Kuma. This is Kuma's flashback. We see the rocks pirates, but we know that we don't even see rocks. It's confirmed that we see a silhouette.
It's
So-
confirmed that we'll see a silhouette.
We just see a silhouette. That's it.
Bro, that's so stupid.
Bro,
Why
this
are we
dude
doing
this dude sent
again?
me the most like
I don't
this-
think
this
it's
dude
just a
sent me-
silhouette.
hold on.
I don't. Because if this is supposed to be as big as Gear 5, bro.
they didn't
this is
say
not-
that. They
Yeah,
said that's for
did. They
that's
said it
for
was
1100. That's for 1100.
Oh, okay.
They said they're cooking for 1100. But
Yeah, 1100, Omar.
bro,
1100.
this guy gave like Omar sent like the most like theorized chapter. Like if this hit, it's like putting a 16 play parlay on the shittiest people on the Browns. This is like winning $18 million at the casino by rolling fives. Like if this all happened in one chapter, Oda would not put this all in one chapter. Garling has 2 twin sons. The Marines show up at God Valley, which obviously is true. The Garp, young Garp.
Well, you know what I
Tucker is
actually
young
do
Tucker.
think is true from that list, though? That not the twin Shanks theory, but the fact that Garling put him in the chest.
Well, I mean
because rocks pulled up.
That's also theorized, man. That's like it's like inference. Everything's inference. If we have foreshadowing and we have a chapter that's building up to a certain chapter, we can infer that things are going to happen. If we know that Garp is called the Hero Marines because of God Valley, and we see him in a God Valley flashback in this chapter, we know we're going to see him in the next chapter. If we see Shanks get opened in a treasure box by Roger on God Valley, then we know that he was put in one of those treasure boxes at God Valley. So it's not even a theory anymore. It's just inference. That makes sense.
No, it does make sense, but
it's just inference at that point.
I just want to be right so bad.
I want Dragon to be a Marine too, 100%. I think everyone does. Everyone wants to hear this dude have like the most fucking fucked up backstory. Yeah.
And I think it's just not said right now because again, I think that person who comes out the leaks, the really reliable one, I feel like he's just dumbing it down a little bit. I think we are going to see.
It's just that's all inference, and I think it's just average One Piece weekly shenanigan, as in everyone taking everyone's love theories and then just throwing them into one chapter so they can get one thing right and be like, oh my god, I guessed it right. My theories aren't milk.
I'm not okay. I'm willing to digress on a few things, bro. But I don't think I can digress on
that chapter's not real.
Probably
that chapter's not real. Can we just put that at the end of the day? That chapter's not real.
I'm just saying I do think Dragon is there.
But he's not in the chapter. But he's not in the next chapter. It's already confirmed the chapter character list. Dragon is not in it. You are fighting with the author again.
We haven't seen anything yet.
It's confirmed by people who have seen it, by multiple sources who have all the sheets of paper in front of them that flipped piece of paper to paper to paper saying this is the chapter, and then not putting it out to a certain point so Shueisha or whatever company that deals One Piece doesn't wreck them from the behind.
Shonen Jump,
exactly. So it's like, if Dragon's not said to be in the chapter, he's not in the chapter. He might be in the next chapter, but I can show you a character list right now that's confirmed via Redon, which is the most credible, which he's literally under Oda's shoes.
All right.
I think Elmore's greatest pastime is fighting with mangakas.
Bro's like, yo, let me get Oda and Kishimoto in a ring and get absolutely mollywopped by their editors.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is it's Logan Paul versus Dylan Daminus, and I'm Logan Paul. That's what it's gonna be like.
Yo, hold on. The cringe meter is so high right now.
What does that even mean, Omar?
Dude, the cringe meter is so high right now,
bro.
Hold on.
Well, wait. What are you? He's doing so. Oh. Okay.
And then Austin just magically.
I just like how RJ's like.
Yeah.
Magically what?
Oh no, because you were like roboting for a second.
Oh.
Robot.
Internet's been fucking up.
Anyways. What's your weeklies looking like, boys? What have we been watching recently?
You guys can go first because I got too many to talk about.
Well, I'm waiting for Eminence to finish because I just can't. I see clips and I'm like, ugh, if I watch like those 5 or 6 episodes that have already come out, or 4, I'm gonna want more. So I'm just waiting till the whole thing ends. And I literally block the keyword search: Shadow, Eminence, even the word in. Not seeing shit from it. It's perfect.
Oh, it's so amazing. So
but you can escape that, but I can't escape One Piece because I blocked all the words of One Piece for this chapter, and I left out one word, which is Kaido, and then I get the whole feed busting.
Oh my god, bro!
Oh,
that's crazy.
One Piece fans are a different breed. They're
insane. They are insane.
Eminence is very good. I'm interested to see where it goes though from the last episode. Because I thought the whole arc was going to be in a lawless city, and then
don't say anything.
They're already leaving the lawless city after 3 episodes. It was pretty quick, so I don't know if they're going to go back or what.
Is Eminence a manga?
It's a light novel that turned into a manga.
So like Konosuba.
Yeah, I think it's like Mushoku Tensei, because Mushoku Tensei is most people know for the light novel, but
I've never heard of anybody talk about an Eminence Shadow manga.
Yeah, it's mostly a light novel.
Because I feel like watching the season 1, I feel like they got so much free range to do whatever the hell they want. I was like, there's no way this is a manga.
I gotta put in this sound design. I found for like the atomics. Oh my gosh, I wish more companies like focused on sound design, because sound design is one of my favorite things in anime.
Well, Fire Force is the king of that, and JoJo's as well.
Dude, the King
Benny
Crimson
Maru.
and the GER.
Oh, but Benny Maru kicking
He didn't
that
kick
one
him.
soldier. Yeah, he did. He kicked him.
The flame guy when he puts him up into the air,
Or was the punch? Was it a punch?
it was like a hand palm. He went like
It
that.
was.
to him.
Yeah, it was so crazy the sound on it. You know that JoJo's sound directors actually worked on that.
Yeah, well, I don't think David Productions do they do Fire Force?
No, but they did the sound. They do the sound for them only.
I like my mustache.
No, Austin
Little bit.
needs a new camera.
My
Yeah, doesn't Austin look
ears.
like Slim Jesus?
A little bit. I can see
I wanna.
I see it.
I'll pull up and let that 40 bang.
Stop it.
Yeah, where is Austin? He's lagging.
He's lagging OD. But
Oh, you guys are frozen.
nah, it was you. It
Nah,
was
bro, it
that
was you. Nah,
frozen.
you were the culprit, bro.
I don't know what is going on with my internet.
Yeah, but Austin, what else have you been watching, man? Enlighten us.
Let
You
me
go,
go down
you
the
go,
line
Austin.
real quick. We got Berserk of Gluttony. You know, pretty typical fantasy anime. 4 episodes in, it's pretty good. It's kind of like, man, I feel like I've seen a similar anime to this. I just can't. It's like on the tip of my tongue. But it has like the gluttony skill is like the big thing. Kingdom of Ruin is another fantasy anime, which is like, it's like Eminence and Shadow in the sense that like the main character is like sort of a villain, but he like is the actual villain. He's not doesn't just play the villain, and he wants to basically like wipe out all of humanity. Very good show. Actually, surprisingly, my second favorite show besides JJK this season is Overtake, which is an F4 anime, and which is surprising to think that like an anime about like F Formula 4 racing would be that good, but it's very good. Ragnar Crimson, another great show.
Bro, watch Initial D.
I think I've tried it once, and I just didn't really get the hang of it, I guess.
I didn't like
Initial D
Shang-
is so
I
fire.
didn't like Initial D.
I love
either.
Initial D.
I didn't like it.
I'm not, man, old
I'm not a
animes
car
are
guy,
so hit and miss for me, I guess.
I mean, I don't mind old animation if the story is really well written. Like Neon Genesis Evangelion, pretty good narrative wise.
Name me 5 characters from Neon
I don't
Genesis
remember shit,
Evangelion.
man. I only watched it on a plane. I got through 20 episodes.
Genji, Rei, what's her name? Asahi or
Yeah,
Asai?
bro, I'm not gonna. Yeah. Asai.
The German chick. And then you have Miss
There was like a robot, like an
Mitsuoka or
android.
something. You have the father.
What
You
else
have the
did I watch on that plane?
Evangelions.
What's that anime you put me onto, RJ? The really funny one that was on Netflix.
Psyche K?
No.
I love Seki K.
The way of the house husband.
Oh, The Way of the Household Husband. I love that anime so much.
Yeah, it was funny.
You know who does the Japanese dub for that? Is the same voice actor for Nanami? Kento. Kento
people-
Ishida.
Bro.
I feel like people
He's-
don't really realize the vocal range and like roles that a lot of voice actors play.
And
Yeah,
fun
voice
fact, he
actors.
actually plays the actual like household husband in the live action.
Oh.
Kento Ishida, voice
Have
actor
you
of Nanami.
have you guys watched Haiku?
It's like I have a love-hate relationship with Haiku. I love the first season so much, but I hate everything else. Like the
See,
first
season-
season
I
was
didn't-
so good.
I didn't like. I think season 3, where they solely have like the one game against I think Shiratorizawa and Ushigawa, like the big striker guy.
Yeah.
That's not a whole season like thing. And then they like want to do the whole last part as a movie. A bit annoying to me.
Yeah, I
like
didn't rock with
the
that.
season shit, but I think he's not the coach. It's like the coach's helper, like the advisor. You know that guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
He's voiced by the same voice actor as Levi Ackerman.
That's what's his name? He also does. I forgot he also does somebody else, but it's so
It's
weird.
like-
Matthew Mercer.
No, that's English dub.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, but Blue Lock is just a lot better than Haikyuu. That's just.
I
Oh,
haven't
dude,
watched
Blue
They're wrong
Lock
about
is.
that.
I
Blue Lock
haven't
is the
watched
king
it.
of all
sports anime.
Like it's
Maybe
so
I had to
peak.
try it.
Well, actually, Aoashi is very good too. I think
I was
they're
about to say Awashi's like my
perfect.
second because
Awashi and Blue Lock are like this to me because I love the dynamic of Awashi just focusing on Awashi himself, but I also like Blue Lock and the dynamic in between all the characters. But I do feel like the main character doesn't get so much of the
they're
pie.
like polar opposites.
They
Because
are.
Awashi is like solely focused on
Teamwork.
taking away your ego and putting more into the team effort, where Blue Lock is like, fuck the team, it's you. And if it isn't you, then you're fucking out of here. Get the hell out of the Blue Lock. You're trash. Which
Pat Riley said to Magic Johnson.
But I see. This is what happens. We always talk about these great anime, and I feel like me and RJ watch it, and then Elmar's like, "Should I give it a shot?" It's like,
Yeah, no, I was thinking about Blue Lock, but I mean, to be honest, I was never really into soccer like that.
Football.
World Cup.
World Cup. Speed.
Nah, Blue Lock is king. I love Blue Lock. Probably JJK Blue Lock favorite new gens right now. Like
To me, like you don't need to be into the sport though to enjoy it. Like you're
I
just.
think you do a little bit. Like Blue
Well,
Lock.
I never watched soccer.
I mean,
or
I
football or
watched
whatever.
a little
Actually,
bit
like, football
of
is so good.
what's the name? It's Conqueros?
Kuroko's.
Kuroko's basketball.
Kuroko's basketball, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Kuroko's the
that
goat.
was alright for. 8
That as well. I don't
episodes.
like how they did it in the movie. I don't like that.
I
I
just
was
think
rock with
movies
it.
aren't the best.
I mean,
I do fuck with my boy Taiga Kagami though. He's clean.
I did not like Kuroko, so I dropped it after
World
about
Cup.
23 episodes.
What about Slam Dunk?
Never watched it.
Hajime Ippo?
Nope.
Damn. So you don't like older stuff. You don't like older stuff.
I mean, I watched Megalobox. That's like what I think it's like what like 06 maybe.
That's not even old. That's like Code Geass.
Yeah,
This thing
but
is-
that's long ago though.
7. Oh wait. Oh my God. That's almost 16 years. That
Yeah,
is 16
exactly.
years. No, yeah, it's almost 16 years. That's crazy.
I didn't watch Nomad though, the new one, because I couldn't find it anywhere.
I'm not rocking with it.
And then Tokyo Revengers, I have just lost. I don't
I lost
know. I
all
just
the respect
lost
for Tokyo
interest.
Revengers. I watched the first season. I thugged it out until I realized I was like, "Yo, why am I watching this? The guy literally time traveled to become a pedophile. Can't rock with it."
Well,
Sorry.
like this new, I only watched one episode in the new season, and I've already lost interest because now the whole story plot is
Wait, the
this
new
whole
season came out.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
Exactly.
watching it.
You don't know.
I didn't watch that.
Y'all
The
don't
whole-
know nothing.
RJ, the whole thing now is they're gonna try and figure out if Kisaki travels through time now.
He's
Like that. Like that's the big. And I was like, dude, I don't. And then they use this. I don't know about you guys, okay, but when a new season comes out of an anime, like a third season, second season, it should have a new intro and outro. Season 3 of Tokyo Revengers uses season 2's intro still.
Production.
I feel like it depends.
The only
I feel
W
like it depends.
character-
I feel like you can change it
Yeah, you
whenever
have to
you
change
feel
it.
like, because One Piece doesn't really change it by season either. They kind of change it
Yeah, they
either.
do.
No,
By
they
arc.
kind of
But,
change
like,
it like
each
right
arc is a
before the
season.
season.
No, they have usually 2 or 3 per arc.
Did they add it at they added the new intro and the new outro after the battle? They didn't do it after the battle with Kaido. They like did it right before Gear 5.
No, they did it after Gear 5. They did 2 episodes after Gear 5, right after the climax of Gear 5. And then what they're gonna do is they're gonna start one during Egghead.
But they're not gonna change it during Egghead. I don't think
They
so.
have to, because you could see what entails in between the opening. In the opening of the last thing of Wano, you only see up until Green Bull's attack.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're not gonna throw that. They're not gonna throw that into Egghead.
I mean,
It's
they
like episode-
just
it's like episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Like they legitimately used to put Super Saiyan in the opening of Dragon Ball Z and spoil it. And then when Goku goes Super Saiyan, they change the intro the next episode to when he goes in Kaioken Super Saiyan.
Okay.
That's just the way these companies fulfill like their task as opening. They just put whatever entails within the season or whatever miniature arc they're planning on doing for the opening, and then they just change it up. Like you can look at Hunter x Hunter that has kept kind of like the same rough intro but just changed everything in the background. One Piece doesn't do that. One Piece just changes everything entirely. Same thing with Doctor Stone
And JoJo's.
and JoJo's. I mean, JoJo's you have, like you really have to. Just, you're not. There's no way you're seeing cars in JoJo Part 3.
Yeah.
But But
How many people do
yeah,
you think got spoiled about Dio's stand because of that intro in part 3, where they stop it at the end?
but it pisses me off because JoJo spoils itself because you can just watch all the parts, all the newer parts, so you can read them. Well, you have to read them obviously because they're not out. And then you're like, whoa, who's this guy named Dio Brando? I wonder what stands he has. Zombie dinosaurs.
What?
The world. Oh my
Dio
god.
Brando is freaking first person out there.
Huh?
Dio? Are we talking about the same Dio?
From
Yes, sir.
JoJo's Part 6.
Oh, is it?
Steel Ball Run.
Is it the same?
Oh no, Part 6. Part 6 or Part 7?
Is it the same?
Part
Like,
6.
Evan? Oh, Diego.
Oh yeah, it's Diego Brando. Yeah, you're right.
oh, it's
Well, it is
Diego
Dio.
Brando.
It's Dio, but it's Diego Brando, and he has zombie dinosaurs, and he has the world still.
I know. When I saw that stand, I was like, "What the hell is this stand?" I'm looking at.
I love Funny Valentine though. That's the.
I still gotta get through part 7. I'm like still halfway through it.
Isn't it Part 6? Part 5 is Stone Ocean. Part 6 is Steel Ball Run.
No,
Part
part
se-
7 is Steel Ball Run.
No, Part 7 is JoJo Leon.
No, part 6 is Stone Ocean. Part 5 is Golden Wind.
Swear to
Part
God.
4, Diamond is Unbreakable.
Oh,
Part
shit, that's
3,
Stone
Stardust
Run.
Crusaders.
You know why? You know why? Because I forget Stone Ocean exists because it's such a shitty.
Yeah.
I don't like Stone Ocean at all.
The ending's good though. I like the
Yeah,
ending.
yeah, because it's a cool stand. Yeah, that was lacking the whole time in part 6.
I think they did fumble the bag with Made in Heaven.
Nah, that was
with the
fire.
with the sound design and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, in the anime, hell yeah, they fumbled it.
Yeah.
But in the manga, hell no.
Oh yeah, the manga, like, I thought honestly, like,
Uh,
Stone Ocean had cool stands that just weren't really like fully fleshed out. Like, we didn't get to see the really cool stands for long. Like, I feel like Bohemian Rhapsody was like such a cool stand
Yeah.
that you barely like even get to see.
And Foo Fighters is so broken, and they didn't never encapsulate it on. It's the same thing they did with Okuyasu. It's because the user was just stupid.
Yeah, like,
Foo
dude,
Fighters
the
is
hand,
so broken.
the hand is like ridiculous.
Dude, the hand pissed me off so hard because he could have destroyed Killer Queen's ticking time bomb. At any rate, he was just too stupid to do it. Too
Goddamn.
stupid to do it.
And then at the
He
end, he
was getting
comes and he
bubbles
takes the
and got
bubble
wrecked.
away.
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
Goddamn.
Even when they're fighting that like electric guy, and he's just like doing literally nothing at all, and you're
I
like,
love
you could,
Okuyasu though. He's
you-
the best.
oh yeah, and then his dad, like that big green blob.
in the back of the closet they're trying to fix.
Yeah,
The best thing
get
ever.
back in there, Dad.
Yeah, the best thing ever about JoJo's though is not their filler, but their intermission. Like they'll be fighting the crazy ass stand user, and then the next episode is Josuke, Okuyasu, and the other guy just winning the lottery.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? Because they're just searching the tickets from the garbage, and it's so stupid. And then the next episode they meet Yoshikage Kira, and the little dude blows up. It's
yeah.
like, what is this?
Shigekio, younger.
Yeah. Was like, what the fuck is going on? I thought I just watched like a slice of life anime, and then the guy opens the doorknob and he goes, Nandan Sandai, Yoshikage Kira, and then just blows the fucking guy up.
And he's like,
from arm to like head.
yeah, because he likes. I think he sees him or something, right?
He saw him and he was like, I don't like to be seen. I am average of the bunch. My name
He's
is
like,
Yoshikage
now I gotta
Kira."
go clip my fingernails. Then half the
yeah.
episode is Yoshikage clipping his fingernails.
Oh my god. It was like the equivalent of Bucciarati like licking Giorno's face.
So
Oh my God.
apparently, Crunchyroll announced on Tuesday that it collaborated with Amazon to distribute the Crunchyroll subscription service on Prime Video. Crunchyroll is now available via Prime Video channels. I mean, I have an Amazon TV. Like,
Do I have to solo own my Crunchyroll?
I think what they're talking about is I believe
how
Crunchyroll
long ago was this?
wants to create a Western 24/7 anime channel.
Yeah, nah.
So they might be going through Amazon to do that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I did see
Amazon's
some about it
lit.
on Twitter.
The only thing I have from Amazon
Well,
is
the
H5.
only thing is that Sony is the owner of Crunchyroll now, and they were the owner of Funimation, like Crunchyroll. After, I believe it was after the TikTok shenaniganry with like apparently a bunch of Chinese intelligence being swarmed in through TikTok or something like that, something of that caliber. I think there was more restrictions placed on Chinese and Japanese apps. So I think they made Crunchyroll kind of sell out their, not sell out, but like in a sense like sell their company to Sony so they can distribute.
Well, Sony's Japanese company. Hope you know that.
Yeah, and I think
But
Crunchyroll's
no, but Sony was,
out of
but
America.
Sony is stationed inside of the U.S.
No, their
headquarters is in Japan.
No way, am I lying to
Sony is a
myself right
major
now?
company.
Yeah, I think you're getting mixed up because Crunchyroll's based in California.
Yeah,
They're an
and
American
they're
company.
outsourced via Sony.
That's so weird. I got that.
The
whole
reason
thing
why
wrong.
Funimation and Crunchyroll cannot be adopted together into many platforms is because of corporate labor laws. Since they pretty much own the monopoly of distribution and ports of anime, they cannot make themselves one from corporate laws. You can search it up. Even
I
though they kind
think
of
they're
blend into each
just-
other, they can't
right.
really call themselves one. Like Funimation can't exist within Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll cannot exist within Funimation due to corporate laws.
Yeah, so they just got rid of Funimation actually.
They did?
Yeah, I think the site's still up, but they don't release any new shows on it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
because
but
now,
they still have all the old ports.
yeah,
But they do update the shows.
and they
Because
sell
There
it
are
out
people
to
still using that. Like
I can go on season 2 right now. Yeah, they still have the old ports. Yeah, they do. But those ports are definitely. I mean, all the ports on Crunchyroll are Funimation licensed. Like a lot of the dubs you see on Crunchyroll, the reason why they're on Crunchyroll is because before Crunchyroll used to have like a really big lack of English dub, and with the cohesion of Funimation, they pretty much just took the ports from Funimation, the English dub, and just threw them on Crunchyroll. Stupid though, because One Piece doesn't even have dub on Crunchyroll. You have to find that on Funimation. But who actually watched One Piece dub? To be honest.
I did.
Yeah, you did. You did. Keyword did.
So I had to watch the
Hey,
dub.
you could still
One
watch
Piece.
dub.
Not
Dub.
anymore.
Yeah, there is no dub
They
for
still
One
add
Piece.
stuff actually. They do still add stuff. Funimation.
Yeah, I just saw that, which is surprising because I thought they had an announcement that they said they weren't going to be updating it with new releases.
Yeah, Funimation really does love its High School DxD.
Oh
Okay.
my god,
So
what a show!
So I was looking at Anime News
did.
Network, the internet's most trusted anime
fucking
news
show.
source, and there's this show called "My Daughter Left the Nest and Returned as an S-tier Adventurer."
Okay, I've heard of it.
What is your opinions on it before we go into this?
I just anything that sounds like 2 sentences is usually degenerate for me. I can't really watch it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So do
Like,
you want to hear the
looking
plot
in the
because
cave
I
with, like,
have
this
I have
girl.
the I have the plot right in front of me.
I
Read
figured
the
it was just
plot.
like she ran away from home, or like because I didn't watch the show. I just kind of like saw the title and I was like, oh, she probably ran away from home. They were sad. They thought she died. She came back and she's like overpowered. Is that what it
Okay.
is?
Pretty much.
The
You probably
life-
guessed the whole premise because that's how usually it goes.
I don't know this, so I'm gonna read this. So the life of an adventurer isn't always wow, I can't read. Glamorous one. Belgarive finds this out the hard way when a deadly encounter robs him from his leg and the ability to pursue his dreams not long after settling off for the fame and fortune. But fate isn't finished with this retired adventurer. While gathering herbs in the wilderness, he discovered an abandoned baby girl and names her Angeline. After deciding to raise her on his own, Angeline grows up to become a top-tier adventurer in her own right. Yet after adventuring out into the world and making a name for herself... Wait, I lost my sentence. I'm stupid.
Sounds like a devil's a part-timer.
Making a name for herself, fame, fortune, and power hold One Piece, and hold no allure for the accomplished S-tier adventurer. Her heartfelt wish for nothing more than to see her father again. My Daughter Left the Nest and Returned as an S-tier adventurer is based on a light novel of the same name by Moji Kaya. The anime series is on Crunchyroll on Thursdays.
Stop airing it.
I would, if I had to
Yeah, I
guess,
agree.
I would
Stop airing
probably
it.
say it has an under 7 Let me see. I'm gonna guess under 7 for the rating. What are you guys saying?
It's
Sounds so basic. Sounds like everything that comes
I
out.
have the rating here.
Well, don't spoil it. So I'm looking for it. And what do you? I'm too good. 6.8.
Well, it says here 3.7
Oh,
out of
jeez.
5 stars.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind me. I almost fell off my desk.
I don't know. Long ass names sometimes. The show can be good. Like
Yeah.
I got what the hell was it?
Because are you, Austin?
Okay, the cheat skill one.
I'm kidding.
Hold on, I'm looking at this because this name was hella
Another
long.
world.
It's like I got into an isekai world. Here it is.
Oh man.
I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too.
All right.
It was all right. I mean,
how many
6.6
times can Netflix rise their prices?
Okay, no, I've actually heard that one. That one's not that bad. From what I've heard,
Yeah.
that one's not bad. I got a cheat skill in New World, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that. I've seen that one. It's actually on my watch list. If I have to look at like the main page of it, and I also have to like watch a clip of it, like of its funniest moment. So I know the funniest moment isn't actually some edgy, horny, like degenerate shit.
One of my favorite, like, I guess more basic, but also just more funny isekais is Overly Cautious Hero. If you ever watch that,
That sounds very familiar.
it's like this guy who's like always he's just so overly cautious, and they can't figure out why, and then they figure out that he already got reincarnated to save another world.
Bruh.
And he'll be like, okay, they'll be like, oh my god, the city's about to die in 2 days. And he'll be like, all right, give me 4 days to train and I'll be ready. I need to be level 500 to fight this level 5 demon.
God damn, bro. So, what do you think is gonna happen in JJK? I mean,
I've already kind of gotten a little bit spoiled. I know
Well,
Sukuna
dude,
comes back.
we can't talk about an anime that has a recurrent manga that's like 2 years ahead of it, asking what's gonna happen.
why?
Because everyone knows it's happening.
I mean, yeah. You could always. Just
I think
recover.
Gojo's gonna come back.
Me too.
I hope so, but very, with Omar
Gojo's
sending
sad.
me like at least 15 different. Yo, look at this, he's back. It's just
Bro, first of all, the last one I
prank,
sent
prank.
you was a complete prank because I wanted
It's
to
actually
see
an
if you would
H
fall
manga?
for it.
everything's a prank. Clap in the air.
Bro, because everything I send at the end, that's that guy, and he's going like, I messed with ya. And it's just like, not entertaining.
The best thing ever was when Omar sent me like a One Piece like animation thing, and at the end of it, it says then Luffy takes his cock out and like pulls it back or something like that. And I was like, Omar, did you read the last part of this? And he was like, no.
No.
I was like,
Oh.
they always do that. They always do that.
I was gonna say he finds like, oh my god, he's back, and then you go and hit the link, and it's actually an H manga where like Gojo and Sukuna are lovers.
Oh, no. We're not talking about that on YouTube. No.
Bro, they just talk about some girl touching your dog's.
See,
Yeah, how we can't talk about?
The duality is crazy.
Yeah, right.
we
I'll have a
didn't.
picture of Priscilla
We
Lasagna.
skipped
Okay.
over it. We skipped over it. We didn't give any time to comment about it. I mean, not that much anime news, huh?
Kind of dry.
But that is like
Yeah.
the hard part with like trying to be like, what do you think is gonna happen in this show? But like what 9 times out of 10, unless all of us are anime only, we already know what's gonna happen because we've either been spoiled by it or we've seen something about it or one of us knows something about it, and it's so hard to be like, I don't. Maybe Itadori's dead. Like, okay, we know that ain't fucking true.
Yeah, seriously. What?
It's because the show's called Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay. It's not
It's called
Itadori
Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not called Jujutsu Yuji.
Now, if y'all started watching Shangri-La Frontier, I know none of us have read that manga or light novel.
Have you tried it? RJ? Giving him a face there.
No, but I do agree with the one thing on him that Gurren Lagann is very good.
Oh, thank you. No,
Very
listen,
underrated.
it's not.
Very
Shangri-La
underrated.
Frontier is not a degenerate show. It's a really good show, actually.
I know, but it just has that premise. Can I read the premise again?
What premise? It's about a guy in a VR game.
Sword Art Online?
I guess I've never watched Sword Art
His
Online.
face. He brought
He
it.
said, "What's the premise?" It's a guy in an online video game.
Sword Art Online. bro.
Exactly.
Sword Art
Yeah, but it's total. I think it's like total. I've never seen Sword Art Online, but I think it's like totally different. And the animation is like beautiful. So
But Sword Art Online, it's just
and it's gonna have 25 episodes. Super excited.
25 episodes.
So Sword
You
Art Online
know-
was like 80.
So I saw this story today where it was some guy, he got the new Oculus, the Oculus like 3, and where you use more hand tracking, like there's an option for controls, but you obviously have hand tracking. And he had the one where you can lock the back and like twist it in and hold your head in place, because for the older Oculus, all you can do was have like a little strap and you'd have like an uneven VR. It was kind of stupid. But me, who works at a VR place, knows that the fucking like twist lock is superior to that strap lock. So he put it on and he had to call the fire department to take it off because he couldn't take it off his face. And he was trying to twist it off and it was like it broke on me and the shit hurts. And I was in my head, I was like, how the fuck do you get it stuck on your head?
Bro's fucking bomb's about to blow up in the back of his head like Sword Art Online.
It's like, bro, how did your if it's too tight on your head, first of all, how do you have it on your head? Isn't it like crushing you, kind of?
Isn't that how things get stuck? You think you can fit it, and then when you try to fit it in, you can't pull back out.
Pause.
If you put like a ring on and it like kind of goes on, you're like, oh man, that's a little bit of effort. But then you go to take it off and you're like, oh shit, it's stuck on my finger.
Guy's not cooking. What is going on?
What?
RJ looks
That's
like
exactly
he just got
it.
out of work.
Dude, I did just get out of work. I'm in corporate clothes.
Nah, corporate man. RJ's
No, but-
corporate.
Speaking of which, my lab partner in biology, like what was it, 10th grade, the final day of like our chemistry class, you had to like clean up your lab station or whatever.
Why the last
And
day?
well, like so then the next school year they don't have to like clean it out.
So
if
you
there's
don't
anything
clean it
broken-
during the year?
No. You just take all the stuff and make sure nothing's like broken, basically. Like maybe on the last day something you put it in, then you shut the drawer and it shattered, you just do like your last check or whatever.
Mhm.
And my lab partner was like taking a bunch of time in the back and I was like, oh, I'll go like see what he's doing. Like, is something broken? I was like, hey man, is something broken? And he's standing at the table, he's like, dude, my finger is stuck in the test tube holder. Don't tell anyone. So then I thought to myself, okay, I'll go get one of our friends out of the science class. I tell him, he comes back, or like I kind of like I'm like, hey, his name was like Leo, the kid I wanted to come have us help, and I was like, hey Leo, come back here, and I called my other friend Austin back too.
Austin?
Literally, yeah, I was little Austin. They call me like little bro because I was so short and small in high school, and
Austin.
literally
Reminds me of
the
me.
nanosecond that he gets back there, he's like, holy shit, dude, Jake just got his finger stuck in the test tube holder. Holy shit. And then then my lab partner Jake starts freaking out. He's like, oh dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And they had to go down to the wood shop and get a power saw to saw the damn test tube holder off, and then we had to pay like $15 for the test tube holder.
God.
So
Damn. Imagine getting your finger stuck in that.
I mean, they brought out like a buzz saw or whatever, one of those big ass like circular saws, and I'm like, are you sure you're not gonna like cut his finger off?
Honestly, just his finger won't be in pain anymore if there's no finger to have pain from.
What do you mean by that?
Put it that way.
Chop it off, and then he still has to pay the $15 for the test tube holder with his finger in it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just cut it and reattach it. Fuck it.
Oh
And
shit!
then
I think my favorite part was, oh shit! He got his thing stuck. He got his finger stuck in the test tube holder. Oh
Grab his
shit!
finger and twist it.
And
Are you sure it's finger?
yeah, it was a finger. It was his it was
does he know?
his like ring finger.
No.
And then I took a Snapchat video of it and I put it on my story, and it like so happened to have my chemistry teacher in it. And then I got called down to the fucking office the next day
Oh my
because
god.
the teacher was insulted that she was on social media, and I'm like, it ain't even about you.
Yeah.
It's
homie.
about him.
Ain't even
I was like,
about you, homie.
So I got like a day of detention for that.
These old people need to mind their own business.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of shit in high school I
High
look
school was
back on,
awesome. High school was
and I just
fucking peak.
cringe at.
I hated high school.
It was like peak, like my peak
I feel you,
autism in high
Omar.
school. It was great.
We found the popular kid.
Yeah.
Me?
RJ
I was
popular.
not popular by
Yeah,
any
you
means.
were. Yeah, you were.
I was just bouncing off the fucking walls.
Bro, yes.
You
were.
bouncing on
You were
what?
Cool with
My
everybody.
my ADHD was just like kicking. I was just, dude. There's like videos of me like snorting sweeteners, like doing a whole line around the table of sweeteners. I just throw
What
myself
the
in the fucking
fuck?
lockers. I loved high school so much.
Oh, dude, I did some
This guy
crazy
peaked
shit
in
in
high
high
school.
Peak. I didn't peak in high school. I'm peaking
Bro
right now.
peaked in high school.
Fuck high
I
school.
licked
I see- I
the flagpole rope when in
Was
the
a
winter
fucking
time.
dire wimpy kid.
Dude, I would like okay, like when I was in high school, I got like bullied all throughout school. Like didn't matter what year. So my whole goal was like, oh, I want to be like popular. I want to get friends. So I'm just gonna do like all this crazy shit. So I would eat like people would like put a bunch of shit like they put like a chicken sandwich, mustard, ketchup, and like
Shut
a
the fuck
chocolate
up. No way you ate it.
in like a chocolate milk container, and then I would like eat it because like oh my god, Austin does gross shit. And then I ate a leaf. I put I put a rock in my mouth and like swished it around. I licked the flagpole rope and I ate the snow off of it. Like I
Bro
just
is
did-
literally Rowley from Dire Wimpy Kid.
literally.
No way.
Like when I look back, it's actually
Bro,
so
if
stupid.
You a
bro
victim.
had if
You a
bro-
victim.
if bro had the cheese that was in the Diary of the Wimpy Kid, I think Austin would be the one to eat it.
Yeah.
You a victim.
mean,
You a
I got, like-
victim.
I got like $15 for eating the leaf at least, so it wasn't like
Hell yeah.
Fuck, I eat at least
that big of a
15 bucks.
loss.
I'll eat elite for $15 too. Hell yeah. Solid
I'll eat a
deal.
fucking tree for $15. The whole
Have you
tree.
guys ever been like kicked so hard that you like scorpion?
Huh?
You know like what a scorpion is, like the ridiculousness logo, where your like
Yeah.
legs almost touch the back of your head.
Nah, I
Yeah.
didn't think that hard now.
We used to like me and this kid in my old science class, like I think 9th grade, we would like running and kick each other, but he was like much bigger than me. And the one day we had a sub because like our 70-year-old science teacher got pregnant, which was weird.
That
in
baby
the
came
first
out.
place.
That was crazy.
Dude, there's no way she was 70 years old.
She was old, like she had white hair. Because
Shut
when we
the fuck
found
up.
out she got pregnant, we were
No way
like,
them shit's fertilized. Be honest.
Wait.
that was her
wait.
excuse.
My sister has white hair and she's in her.
No. But there's a difference between in between white hair and 70 years old.
Like,
Was
she was
70
old.
years old.
actually, I mean, maybe like late 60s. I never like got her age. I never asked her.
Regardless, that's still
60, bro. 60.
pregnant. That's crazy.
She was old. Like she talked about like the damn like
That kid's gonna
The
come out
baby
getting social
boomers.
security. That kid's gonna come out getting social security, bro.
Well,
It's just about to be a senior
wait.
citizen out the womb.
Here's this. I don't think it's possible to get pregnant after you have your menstrual cycle, right?
But what if she just menopause? Women get their menstrual cycle every
sorry.
month.
I am not familiar. I don't get bitches. I am a guy.
What
who
does that have
has
to do with
two-
getting bitches?
Because I have two
What does that
podcasts.
have to
I
do
do
with
not search up the female anatomy.
well, I mean, I don't know like when women can't get pregnant or
Well, like,
not.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
there's like a
after.
time
No,
it's
no,
like-
no. Wait.
It's like
So,
45 to 50.
yeah, no, but I genuinely just mixed up the name there. But I thought I thought after 50. I thought after menopause. Usually, that's when females.
Anything after like 45, it's a really high risk chance that your child could be born with like some type of disability or deficiency.
Yes.
That's why you don't really see women get pregnant at those ages. Not because they really can't. After like 35, it's because they don't want to. Because inherently, they don't want to give their children. They don't want to give an unborn child a disability because of their age.
Yeah,
So
I can see.
So
that.
I don't know.
I
her age,
apologize for the joke, but
I don't know her age, but that was what our subs, our like long-term substitute told us.
I gotta keep it
was the
real.
reason. I don't know if she just, but like I mean, she was like rich. The teacher, she like would show off her like log cabin and stuff, which was like weird to me. But he can't. The
Reminds
one
me
time
of a
he
teacher I
ran,
have now.
he ran down and he like Sparta kicked me in the back, and I flung so far that I scorpioned into the door at the end of the hallway, and our sub got like, and I was like laughing too, like I didn't care.
you
I
a
mean, it hurt-
victim.
It hurts. Like I was like, "Fuck, man, that hurt," but like I was laughing too because it was like funny.
Is Austin trauma dumping right now, or is this just?
Yeah, trauma.
If I was
dump,
trauma dumping, I could just talk about all the times I got bullied in school, but that would just be awful.
bro.
Because
I got bullied bad like elementary, middle school. I got bullied bad.
I
Bro.
got
Like,
bullied bad in elementary school for fucking playing video games, and now everyone and their mom who bullied me fucking plays video games.
dude, I got like bullied for like physical attributes. Like I was wrecked. I got wrecked. I'm not gonna lie.
See,
Like,
I
I'm
was
not
like-
gonna lie. I was the sick kid during elementary school.
everyone felt
So
bad for
no-
this dude. They held the fucking line for this guy when he walked back into class. Get well soon, Omar. Hope you
No
well,
more came
no,
to
it wasn't.
class
It
in the
wasn't all
hospital
that.
bed.
It wasn't all that. But they never. I was never bullied in elementary school, but I was bullied later on. I was
Omar, you are a
bullied.
love. You are you Omar. You are a loved being. You are a loved being.
Nah, that's
They probably
debatable. I
thought
mean, there were
because he was
some
absent so
people
much.
in high school that were legitimately just.
Well, that's
I
just
don't
every
even
high
want to
school.
say
Let's be
jealous
fair.
because I don't even want to say jealous because there was nothing to be jealous about me about. Like absolutely no reason. But there were still the people that would pick on me, right? And there was like genuinely just like 1, 2, 3 people that would do that.
Yeah, that's
Including-
everybody. Everyone's gonna get like 2 or 3 people. Like,
And it's just like whatever,
I had
right?
some fuckers in high school. Like,
Yeah. And it's like
No,
it's
whatever.
whatever, you know? Like sometimes you get picked on, sometimes you don't. And at
My
one
shit
point I
like
was too.
every class I had one person who always picked on me.
well, Austin, that's why you just get up and do your like hame like whatever you think is
Kamehameha.
justifiable. Like give him the 1 2.
I was like 4'8" or 6 until like 9th grade, I think. I was super short, and then now I'm like I grew a whole foot, or like a foot.
Dude,
and
I
a-
was 4'11" until no, I was 5 foot flat. I'm 4'11". If I'm 4'11", you are like 3'5".
Shut up.
I was 4'11" until like I think sophomore year in high school, and then I grew.
I
No,
got wait, go ahead, Boris. I'm sorry.
What was it? Okay, I was 9 when it came out. I played, so it was probably like 3rd or 4th grade. I grinded the shit out of Modern Warfare 2, and I would come to elementary school, and I would talk about like the trick shots I hit, or like if I
was
got a
hitting
nuke the
temper
one
shots.
time, and I got a nuke the one time, and always in elementary school they'd go, "Tell us what you did over the weekend," and I said I got a nuke in Modern Warfare 2.
Everyone
And
under
then
the
all
desk.
the fucking chicks and like everyone in the class just started laughing because they didn't know what it was. And then later on that day, someone was like, "Oh, you play video games? You're such a nerd." And I'm like, "But it's fun.
But
It's
it's
fun,
fun."
man." Like, oh my god.
Video
And then-
games
I
are fun. They're weird.
It's just
I was the
children.
one that got kicked out of parties when I was a little younger too.
I was the one kicking. No, I got kicked out of parties. Honestly, when I was like middle school, I got kicked out of fucking parties. But they'll be like, "Oh, what's the shape of New Jersey?" And I'll be like, "Oh, boo!" And they would kick my shit out of the party.
What? New Jersey looks nothing like a boot.
Exactly.
But yeah, it does. Everybody does that Florida.
Mm.
Or what's the shape of Italy? That's the one. What's the shape of Italy?
You
Man.
really gotta mix up
Oh,
New
New
Jersey.
Jersey.
You gotta
New-
mix
I
up
didn't know
New
Venice was
Jersey.
in Jersey now.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, but
Jersey
so
City
I
actually
wanna
has awful-
just bring this back to anime, and I kind of want to bring it to real life because I saw a really stupid take, like
Oh, God.
an actual really stupid
Where was
take.
it? Where was it? TikTok, Twitter.
It was on TikTok.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Wait,
but,
go.
but
That's
listen,
credible information.
and
Go.
this is gonna contain real life situations. So if you want to skip this political part, skip it.
Well, there's no skip. This is the end, Omar.
Yeah,
Give your-
legitimately,
give-
this
give-
is
give your-
legitimately
give your,
like.
give your forbidden piece.
Okay, so there's
Say
there's a little theory out there saying that people think that like the Akatsuki was
Oh my
being
God.
assembled in Palestine,
What?
and Hamas are the Akatsuki.
All right. Thanks, guys, for
What?
watching. That was a very good podcast. We'll see you next week.
Hey guys, so RJ had to leave really abruptly. We tried to get him back on for the last part of the podcast, and It just ended up not working out. But just to end off the podcast, we wanted to say that thank you guys for viewing so much. We do appreciate every kind of recurring viewer that's on here, even though it's not that much, right? But everybody, please follow the podcast. I see you guys who are not subscribing and are watching our podcasts. I need everybody to subscribe. We want to be as big as possible, and we cannot do it without our subscribers. So please.
We want your hot takes in the comment.
Tell us your biggest hot take. We want your hot takes in the comment section. We want your opinions about everything. So please get more involved with us in the comment section. Get more involved with us on Instagram. Get more involved with us on TikTok. Get more involved with us on Spotify, guys. We're there on Spotify too. So again, thank you so much to everybody who tunes in, and that's about it, guys. We'll see
and
you
watch
later.
Shangri-La Frontier.
Shangri-La Frontier, I guess. I mean, I gotta watch that. I mean, I haven't watched anything, but
Yes, sir.
good night, guys. Peace out.